would have been so good had this win come early, not after the series was already lost. But what a win! India have thrashed Bangladesh by 227 runs. That's a huge margin. And all hail, but who else other than Ishan Kishan? That 24-year-old, he smashed a 210-run knock in just 131 deliveries, and what an innings that was from him. So Ishan Kishan was, the epitome of the power hitting, what power hitting looks like, he showed. And on the other hand, there was Virat Kohli, the masterclass batter. He hadn't scored an ODI ton since August 2019. So that is over 3 years. And today he just gained confidence. He looked like he was gaining confidence sheerly from the brilliance from the other end of Ishan Kishan. And he just rode on that, and slowly he reached his 72nd international ton, his 44th in ODI. Now that was a brilliant knock from the both of them. So now the ODI series is done. India have lost 2-1, but definitely they will gain some positives, not many given the number of injuries that India has suffered. India lost captain Rohit Sharma for this. He wasn't there to lead the team in this ODI. He suffered a dislocation on his left, in one of his fingers on his left hand, and he has gone back to Mumbai for scans and tests, and that will determine if he will play a role in the test series that is upcoming from this Wednesday, from 14th. It is India will play Bangladesh in 2 tests this December, beginning December 14th at the same venue in Chattogram. So before that, there are quite some injury concerns. Ravindra Jadeja is not available, Mohammad Shami is not available, and Jaydev Unadkat has been called up as a replacement for Mohammad Shami. There is no replacement announced yet formally from the BCCI, but as far as the news go, that Abhimanyu Ishwaran, he is all set to join the Indian team from the India A team that was playing till a while back. So what are some of the positives if we take from this ODI series? The biggest positive will definitely be Ishan Kishan's today's performance at the top of the order. Now India's top order has constantly been under scrutiny since the last few weeks. We have seen them being very inconsistent in the T20 World Cup, then coming into the New Zealand series that India played, and now to the Bangladesh series as well. No one expected Bangladesh to, trounce India 2-0 so easily and not even take that to a deciding game into the third ODI. But Bangladesh were brilliant on their day. So the first, definitely the biggest positive will be Ishan Kishan. India have a lot to think before they make their squad for the next year's ODI World Cup. It is set to be played in October, and the top order conundrum might just be solved by Ishan Kishan. We know Rohit Sharma is a guaranteed spot. Virat Kohli has a guaranteed spot. But what about who opens with Rohit Sharma? We have seen KL Rahul being very inconsistent, and in this series, KL Rahul just dropped back. He played at the 5th or 6th. So we know he's a floater. He has played several good innings in the middle order. But then if Ishan Kishan does have a good, after today's knock, he definitely has a brilliant chance to flourish at the top of the order. So that is one of the biggest positives. Second, Virat Kohli, definitely. He has been, on and out and there has been a lot of talks around. He was back in form in the T20 World Cup after the Asia Cup, where he smashed a century against Afghanistan. He looked in very good form in the T20 format. Coming into this series, he looked again in some not so good touch in the ODIs. But then today, yes, it was a dead rubber. These innings would have proved much vital if he or any of their players would have played the century innings in the other 2 games. But today's knock was again a masterclass in batting from the great Virat Kohli. So definitely Virat Kohli's innings is a huge positive for India going into the ODI World Cup next year. Then there is a bit of problem with the bowling, but there is one plus, which is I believe, which is Washington Sundar's performance. He has been such a great all-rounder in the last few days. His fielding has been a bit erratic, that the youngster will definitely need to look into. But then he has been so brilliant with the bat. Even today, he played a 37-run quick cameo for the Indian team, that because after Virat Kohli, the other batters couldn't really live up to the expectation through the run rate that Virat Kohli and Ishan Kishan were scoring. Washington Sundar tried his best, scored a quick fire 37 and took India across the 400-run mark. So Washington Sundar's form, his performance with both bat and ball is a huge plus for India going into the ODI World Cup next year. Talking about Bangladesh, there will especially be that one-man army named Mehdi Hassan Miraz. How brilliant was he in the first two games? Today he did not shine as much. He was thrashed by the Indian batters, especially Ishan Kishan. But then, how he single-handedly took Bangladesh over the line in the first two ODIs. We saw how brilliant he was in the first ODI when Bangladesh had almost lost it. He literally pulled Mustafizur Rahman with him and clinched a thriller. India had almost won it. They were just one wicket away. KL Rahul dropped him, and that changed the entire course of the game. In the second inning, in the second ODI as well, Bangladesh opted to bat first, and he scored his maiden ODI ton. It has been a brilliant tour for Mehdi Hassan, and given that India, the next ODI World Cup will be played in the subcontinental conditions, it is a huge boost for teams like Bangladesh, who has been in such good form. Bangladesh has amazing records at playing ODIs at home. They haven't lost a ODI series at home since ages now. So that is a huge plus. Mehdi Hassan Miraz's form. Also, not to forget Shakib Al Hassan. He literally threw India out of the game in the first ODI, where he took 5 wickets. That included the wickets of Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli. And then in the second also, he played good, some quick knocks with the bat and ball. Even today, although Bangladesh couldn't really put up with India's like the thrashing they received at the hands of Ishan Kishan and Virat Kohli, they couldn't really recover from it at any point of the game. But then the Shakib was their best performer with both bat and the ball. So the veteran's performance in the last 3 matches has been really good, and that will be a huge plus for the Bangladesh side as well. So the ODI series is done. India will now, the Juggernaut will now move on to the Test series. It's a 2-test series starting from December 14th in Chattogram. The biggest concern is, will Rohit Sharma come back and play a role in this Test series, or will India be led by KL Rahul? Keeping that in mind, thanks for watching, and stay tuned to News 9 Sports, News 9 Live for all the latest updates. Thank you.